So everybody's on the video except for Disha, and Disha is going to start first. I will just introduce the topic. And okay, one second. I'll just put it on mute. All right, we are going to start. And yes, welcome you all to Secrets of Living a Full Life. That is a fearless, unstoppable, limitless, and loving life. So we at Management Peace School of Confidence invite you for this session every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. for the topic which is called as Full Talks, or the Secrets of Living a Full Life, which is a fearless, unstoppable, limitless, and loving life. And one of the things that can help you to lead a full life is creative problem thinking. And that is the topic today. So dear friends, I'm sure you're all excited about this and you are very much prepared regarding what it means, creative problem solving. So as the name suggests, how do you solve a problem with creativity using unconventional methods is what basically the meaning of creative problem solving. So we are having Disha going first. So yes, I think Dashing Disha is here. Can we go forward?
Hello, everyone. Everyone
hello,
remembers...
hello is said, like, so you just have to accept that we are telling hello back to you.
Okay.
Because everybody's on mute.
Do you everyone remember the pandemic time period? How
you can
everything...
unmute and say yes. You can unmute and say.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Everyone remembers the pandemic time period. How
yes.
It was crucial.
Correct.
But do you everyone remember that how it was managed? Everything was managed, whether it is personal, national level, or international level.
True.
We learned everything at the starting of the time. Just it was a new thing for us. A nation produced mask, PPT, remdesivir injections, or whether vaccination, and provided to the world. And at personal or social level also, whether it is big exams, crucial exams, or facilitations of graduations, everything was done by online.
Felicitations of the graduation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And many games, fun activities, we all did online. How it
True.
all was managed. We learned everything, even how to wash vegetables or fruits, or how to wear masks and go to the market and bring all this. How it all was managed. Just because of creative thinking, creative problem solving. Problem was big, but creative thinking made it easy, and with a out of box, it was done. So today's topic is creative problem solving. In short, CPS.
Yes.
So CPS is the ability to look at the problem and solve it with originality, or a novelty, or out of the box, or something on extreme new way.
Correct.
How you come up with new innovation.
True.
Problem solving is the skill through which we identify and understand the problem, and then we solve it. There is a process, step-by-step process to solve the problems. So first is identify the problem. What is the problem? Second, understand the root causes. Third is find multiple solutions. Fourth is, then after finding the solutions, decide the best solution. Fifth is plan and implement the solution. And the last, sixth is measure the success of solution, that is watch result.
True.
So CPS helps overcome unforeseen challenges and find solutions to unconventional problems. And CPS it is an approach which was originated by Alex Osborne in 1940. Problem solving is a soft skill. As ma'am said, it is power skill.
Correct.
That is highly valued in the workplace, because employers are nowadays are looking for individuals who can think on their feet and come up with new ideas and take the risk, but calculated risks. So creativity allows us to view, solve problems more openly with innovation and with creativity.
True. So I'm sure she has explained it so beautifully. What is CPS? It was first put forward by Osborne. What's his first name? Alex Osborne.
Yeah.
So Alex Osborne was the one who put forward this thought process of creative problem solving. But it has already and always existed. Only thing, the term was not coined in that way. But this is a process that has been done by so many people. I think right from the beginning of human civilization, human beings have evolved over the period only due to creative problem solving. So if you see, people used stones as weapons. They use stones to, make cuts or to break the flesh and to cut something. That there were no knives at that time. So that itself, that invention itself, is an example of creative problem solving. The only resources that they found was rocks, stones. So they made the stones in such a way that the sharp end of it was used. It was also then a stick. A stick was, sharpened, and it was used to catch fish, if you have seen it. So this is also creative problem solving. You don't have a fishing rod, you don't have a net. So how can you do it? Then there were people who actually, catch the fish with the hand. So they stand on the river surface and watch the fish where the water is very clear, and they just try to catch with the hand. So these are all skills which is unconventional, and it is a creative solving method. Let me give you a small example of what she said right now, and it will be more clear to you. Just a minute. So the 5 steps you had put in the 6th step, but it's okay. Similar to this in creative problem solving. How do I make this move away? Okay. So the first one, as she said, is analyze the causes of the unwanted situation. Analyze the causes of the unwanted situation. ये क्यों हुआ? ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है? For example, one day, a person was using his washing machine, and suddenly the pipe of it came out, and the entire foam was in the room. So he thought, okay, what can I do for this? This pipe has come out. Even if I put the pipe back on, maybe the rest of the water will not come out. But how do I remove this water and the foam from the room very fast? And that is when the idea of vacuum cleaners came into his mind, and then he produced that. So analyze the causes of the unwanted situation and then find a solution for it. The second one is to generate a set of alternative interventions to achieve your end goal. Now, alternatives. Can I do this? Can I do X? Can I do Y? Can I do Z? There are different options. And then the third one is evaluate the best solution. So which is a best solution that you can use? Fourth one is how do you use that solution? And fifth one is, if you have used that solution, you assess the effectiveness. And once you assess the effectiveness, you will find the best possible solution for the existing problem. And then you make a prototype of it and use it every time such kind of problems come. So these are basically the steps in problem thinking. Now, is this clear to all of you? I will be putting the slides in the group also, so you can get the benefit of it. Okay. Next, we go to the next person who is ready. That is, I think, Santosh. Am I right?
I'm audible?
Yes, Santosh, you are very much audible. And let me just pin you. Yes. Yes, Santosh.
So creative problem solving is a way of solving problems or identifying opportunities when the conventional method fails. It's encouraged to find out the fresh perspective and come up with innovative ideas. So whenever I face come up with any problem, so I have that 5-step what the Usha ma'am told, that define the problems and list out the possible solutions.
Correct.
And analyze the solutions what we have, like analyze how can we go through the solutions, and select the options, select the one solution options, and create implementations and communicate with the solution. So this is the method we follow, as you also told, ma'am. So once in my area there is no electricity and I have an exam. There is a problem, and so instead of waiting for electricity, what I take a syrup bottle.
What bottle?
Syrup, cough syrup bottles.
Fill
a kerosene oil and a piece of cloth and use that as a source for my studies.
So oil lamp. You made an oil lamp from the bottle.
Yeah, because there is no electricity. So instead of small thing we used in our daily life, when we can't even know how these are the problem we solve by creativity and all those things.
Correct.
So creative problem solving is very important in our life. Like no matter where we go, like where we in a corporate life, where we are in army, where we are in anywhere in life, small and big problems comes in our life. It's always like suppose you're going to take a session and suddenly you find out that you forget something, like you forget your camera and all those things, so you have to find an alternative of that.
Correct.
So no matter,
so that's what I did. My phone is full, so you're bringing your phone.
Yeah. So these are the method. Small and big problems come, it's always in our life, so it depends upon how we tackle that problem in a creative way.
Correct. So creative thinking is on the spot thinking. There is no time. You don't get time to have a lot of things assess and reassess and reassess. No, it has to be quick. So how do you do the best possible thing in the quickest possible time is what can lead to creative solutions to the existing problems. Yes, who's going next? 3 was Amanpreet. Raj. Yes, now that today, for once your net is good, let's just start. Yes.
The process of creating problem solution usually being with difficult the problems.
No, Raj. Sorry. Can you start again?
Okay.
1 minute. Yeah. Start, Raj.
The process of creating problem solution usually being the definite the problems. This may lead to find a simple non-creative solution.
धीरे बोलो, मेरे को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है.
A textbook solution or discovery solution depends by other individuals. If the discovery solution is sufficient, the process may not The process may then be abandoned. A creating solution will often have distinct characteristics that individual using only extending complexion or a problematic practice as the basis for the solution. However, a change of, may in many cases be helpful. Solution may also be considered creative if really available components can be usually to solve the problem within a short time limit.
ऑल राइट, आपको क्या समझा वो हिंदी में बोलो ना जरा। अभी जो भी आपने
कुछ
बोला ना उसको हिंदी में बोलो ना जरा।
मतलब थोड़ा कुछ प्रॉब्लम रहता है, जैसे पढ़ने में कुछ समझने में थोड़ा।
हाँ, अगर ना आपको नहीं समझ रहा है कोई चीज पढ़ने के लिए,
हाँ,
तो दिमाग के अंदर जा ही नहीं रहा है, तो दिमाग के अंदर आपको वो डालने के लिए कुछ ऐसी चीजें आप करो जो आपने कभी नहीं की है और वो थोड़ा हटके है। तो ऐसा कोई आपने सॉल्यूशन निकाला है क्या? निकाला है कोई ऐसा सॉल्यूशन? देखो हम कैसे करते थे, जब कोई चीज समझ में नहीं आती थी तो कोई भी एक आंसर होता है, उसमें कुछ की वर्ड्स होते हैं, तो वो शब्द लिखते हैं ना तो कम से कम कुछ मार्क्स मिल जाता है, बराबर? So, this is again thinking in a creative way. Thank you, Raj. Now I'll just share with you the next part of what is involved. One second. As Usha said, as Santosh said, there are different aspects or different steps. So basically, what happened? One sec. So if you will see, yeah. So the first thing is recognizing that you have a problem. Many times what happens is, people don't even realize that they have a problem. So recognizing the problem is a most important thing. After that, you identify what exactly is the mess that has been created. Then you come to creating an idea. After you have created an idea, you take a decision to solve the problem. Once you take a decision, you create a plan to deal with it. And once you create a plan to deal with it, you become a champion. Once you're a champion at implementing the crafted plan and your problem gets solved, you stay informed and use this same system to solve other problems. So in creative problem solving, when you use this method, what you're doing is you are creating a system to solve the problem. You look at one another and say you're creating a system to solve the problem.
You are creating a system to solve the problem.
Correct. Now, when you create systems, systems never fail. People may fail, but systems never fail. So once you start creating a thinking process, a thinking system of solving a problem, the same processes can be tweaked a little bit for anything that you want in your life, for anything that you want to think in your life, like the thought result connection, which I told you about. Remember the thought result connection? It is a series of steps by which you use a particular system to change the way you look at things, and hence the results you get will be different from the results you are getting currently. Got it? Any questions here? Any questions here? किसी को कोई questions है? All right. Who's going next?
Miss, it's me.
All right. Let me just pin you. All right, Stuti.
Hello everyone, my name is Tuti. Today I've been speaking on the topic creative problem solving. Creative problem solving is a process in which we do research we explore solutions to a particular problem. Creative problem solving can be substituted into an acronym which is SCREAM. SCREAM, S stands for substitution, means we have to substitute the problem. C stands for combine, combining all the solutions to the problem. R stands for rearranging, like to rearrange all the solutions. Then E stands for to eliminate, means we must eliminate the unwanted solutions, that solutions which may not have a better outcome. Then again, C, um, eliminate can also be like choosing the best solution. A stands for action plan, means to implement the solution, and M stands for magnify, means to wait for the results. In my annual day in school, um,
Hmm.
we had to make a Tibetan flag in just
Hmm.
one day. So no one could make letters that letters like that come. So
Hmm.
we decided to take a printout and make a stamp out of it, like color the printout and then stick it, so it
Hmm.
becomes a stamp.
Hmm.
So we did that. We had to make like 5 or like 10. So it was very difficult for a one person to color it. So we just took a printout. And other is, you remember when we wanted a card
Hmm.
paper to
Hmm.
write the story?
Yeah.
So we identified the problem that yes, we need a card paper. Then we all started searching for solution. What may be what may be good for writing that story? Then we all gave our own suggestions that can you use the pages of the book? Can you use this, whatever? Then you found everyone was searching the option. Then you found the card paper, colored paper. So we
Correct.
thought that yes, this would be the best one to use it.
Correct.
Then techniques of creative problem solving are to use a mind map, like to organize our problem in a graphical tabular manner.
Can
Other
I
is
can I show it to
brainstorming.
you? Can I show it to you? Is it something like this? Because I also did a little bit of my research and I thought this would really give you a good idea. Sorry, just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. Uh, I'll try to make this a little bit, just one sec. I think what you're saying is this. Just, yeah, I think. Just a minute. Okay. So I'll just share the screen with you. Something similar to this. The creative thinking process. Okay. It's not clear, right? Is
Yeah,
it clear?
yeah. Little you can see, like,
Okay,
make
just a
out
minute.
that.
Okay, just a minute. Give me a moment. I will just try to make it as clear as possible. No. Though I can make out.
No, ideate. It's an ideate.
Okay. Just a minute. I've shared the screen, right?
Yes.
You can see, now see, there are different processes like like how she said, segmentize the entire problem and you will be able to find it. Okay. Now, the first one is define. The second one is research. The third one is ideate. The fourth one is verify. And the fifth one is evaluate. मतलब पहले आपको डिफाइन करना पड़ेगा कि challenges क्या है. What are the challenges you are trying to solve? For example, let's say the problem of plastics. Now, plastics have a problem that if you put hot water into it, it creates a chemical which is called as dioxin. And this dioxin, if it enters into the body, it is cancerogenic and it never goes out of the body. And a mother can transfer it to a child, but it doesn't go out of the system at all. So it's extremely dangerous. So if you are given tea in a plastic bag, it has already developed dioxin. So this problem put forward the idea that you need to use paper cups or you need to use any other metal or glass while using tea. That is why first, if you know, you are getting cups, that is which was of plastic. If you remember, how many of you remember this? I think around 5 years back.
Yeah.
Yes, have you all seen that plastic cups used to come, small ones? But now nowhere you will find those plastic cups. So there is a challenge. Now that challenge has to be solved. How do you solve that challenge? Another example of creative problem solving is people never think about, where do you put paintings? Can you tell me, where do you put paintings?
On the wall.
Paintings kahan pe rakhte hain? On the wall, right? You put paintings on the wall, right?
Yes.
Have you ever seen paintings on the ceiling?
Interior.
Yes, but it's only some lines.
Huh?
There are only some lines.
There are only some lines, some designs probably, but no paintings on the ceiling.
No, ma'am. Actually, in old school areas or buildings, there are paintings on the ceiling too.
Yes, there are paintings on the ceilings also. There are stained glass paintings on the windows, large windows of churches. Why were they done? To allow the light to enter and also give a creative effect. Right?
In that Louvre Museum of Paris, there are paintings on the ceiling.
Yes, that is the Sistine Chapel. The Sistine Chapel, which was designed by the great Michelangelo. Anybody knows who's Michelangelo?
Probably a painter.
He wasn't a painter, he was a sculptor. But the king said that I want you to paint this dome. the Sistine Palace dome. And he said, no, but I am not a painter. I don't want to do it. He said, no, but you only must be painting it. And he created in his mind that you have to form human frescoes. So human figurines were formed. So the problem was, Michelangelo had a condition where if he slept in a particular straight flat, he would not be able to breathe. And it was very difficult for him. But because he was given this charge, what he did was he went to that particular dome and he made a makeshift bed there, and he had to lie down and paint. But the problem was, if he laid down, it would be difficult for him to breathe. But because he was so passionate about it, at that time, the way he came out of the challenge was just to focus on his work, and his problem never bothered him. But he worked so hard day in and day out, and he made 400 frescoes, that is 400 human figurines in that painting of Sistine Palace, and it is one of the renowned pieces of art today. After 6 months, when he came out from that church, he looked like a 60-year-old man. That means a 30-year-old man had gone in and a 60-year-old man came out. So that was the level of exertion that happened to him because he was, overcoming his bodily problems because of his passion. So he made that very creative piece, and that is one of the best, pieces of art in the world. The Sistine Palace, you can check it out on net, and you will see how beautifully intricate drawings are made there. And he was not even a painter, he was a sculptor. So when you set your mind towards creating something different, you will find the solutions to it on its own. All the problems will take care of itself. And that is how you utilize your mind to become the best. So yes, Tuti, can we go forward?
Yes, Miss. Other is brainstorming, like thinking about different solutions. Like this one, is it good? Like it will give me a better outcome? No, then eliminate it. This one, will it give me a good outcome? No, then eliminate it. Like this is called, I guess, brainstorming. Then the other is look from the both side of the perspectives of the outcome. Like, is it bad or is it good, or is it will it affect me in the future in a long term? So then this one.
So checking the advantages and disadvantages of the current solution that you have found out. Is it going to help or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it
What else?
long lasting, or will it have drawback?
Yes.
Some opposite outcomes, like what I was trying to do isn't what I was trying to do. Happened something else only.
Okay. So can just a minute. Huh? So who's the next? Thank you, Stuti. Who's the next? Vidhi and Nidhi.
Can I go next?
Yeah.
Can I go next? Then stop.
Who's that? Amanpreet?
Yeah. Can you?
Okay.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Can I go?
Yeah, sure. So please don't say something which they have already shared if that is already there in your speech, okay?
Miss, then please, we will speak in 2 minutes.
What are you saying, Vidhi?
Miss, you take one person, we will speak after that person.
Okay. Yes, Amanpreet.
So, creative problem solving is a crucial skill in today's world, and it involves thinking outside the box, like generating fresh ideas and finding innovative solutions. So, a case study of a struggling retail chain showcases the power of creative problem solving. So the company, like identifies the problem, like brainstorm ideas, evaluated them, and implemented innovative solutions such as um, in 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 creative maybe like technologies and immersive customer experiences. As a result, they experienced increased footfall and sales.
You mean to say
So, like
immersive,
setting them
immersive,
apart from.
you meant to say immersive
Yeah,
experience?
I meant to say. Yes, I meant to say that, but I couldn't, pronounce it. So I'm sorry about it.
No problem. Continue.
Uh, yeah, so setting them apart from the online competitors, and creative problem solving empowers individuals and organizations to, overcome challenges uh, and foster a culture of innovation. So this much only I know about.
But what was the actual solution that they came up with? So immersive experience basically is with virtual reality, right?
I can't
Yes.
I can't hear you. Your
I said
voice is breaking.
immersive technology is basically with related to virtual reality, right? VR.
Yeah.
So I have a friend of
Yes,
mine
ma'am.
who's a VR specialist. He's into metaverse. So he has that headset, and through that headset, he has made it so easy for people who are into manufacturing to understand how the manufacturing process can be done. So if you want to manufacture a mold or you want to manufacture a product, then if you want to give order to them on a large scale, you don't have to visit their factory. So the travel time is reduced and you will get an immersive experience by using that 3D technology, the virtual reality, the metaverse technology, by putting it onto your headset. So all the boys who are here play the games, no? What is that? Virtual games that you have. So for that, you use a headset. How many of you do that here? Mom? You nobody knows about it? Where
Yes,
you
ma'am.
use that? Huh?
No, ma'am. I have no idea.
No idea
Ma'am,
about
I
it.
know about it because my friend has one, but I don't personally own one.
So it's like you put that and you get into a different universe. That's called as
Yes.
metaverse. Okay. So like that, like for example, agar paver blocks, you know what are paver blocks? The blocks that is put on the roads, that zigzag type shapes of bricks, which actually fixes into one another.
Yes.
So those kind of blocks, how it is laid down and how a road should be made. Suppose you want to train somebody into that. What do? You will have to take them to the site. You'll have to show them the block, and then you'll have to tell them इस block को इस तरह से arrange करने का और cement ऐसे ऐसे लगाने का. ठीक है? तो तुमको सब लोगों को वहां लेके आना पड़ेगा, उनको सिखाना पड़ेगा, उनको दिखाना पड़ेगा. But this entire process is captured on the screen, and by putting the headset from where you are, you will be able to see the entire process happening by putting that headgear. Are you getting me? So today this technology has come forward, and it is an example of creative problem solving when people may find it difficult to travel from one place to another, but things can be delivered through virtual reality, and there is a lot of a lot of time that is saved, money that is saved. Now this particular person who's into metaverse, who's a friend of mine, he has also done one thing where, ये metro stations होता है ना, metro stations. तो मेट्रो स्टेशन के नीचे जो टनल्स होते हैं ना, वो टनल्स के अंदर जो भी काम करने का है, you definitely can't go inside, right? Nobody will allow you to go inside. But suppose you are the one who's putting the lights inside. So you have to know how many lights you require in that tunnel and how far it will go. So for that, it is not necessary for you to go inside that. The entire experience is captured and shown it to you on a virtual reality. So you know what is the length of the cable that you will require, even with measurements. Huh? So you know what is the length of the cable that you will require. You know how the light should be fitted in, what is the space that is available, so on and so forth. So this is also a creative problem solving. Got it? Thank you, Amanpreet. Can we have, who's next?
Miss, can I tell a funny problem solving?
Yeah. Go
See,
ahead.
today in my house, housemaid
Where
is
are
not.
you? Where are you? Dikh hi nahi rahi hai.
My video is off.
Okay.
In my house today, housemaid has not come.
Hmm.
So who will wash the dishes?
Hmm.
So we used paper plates.
This is a common thing now. Not much creativity in it. If you made the plates yourself, then that is a creativity.
No, we bought ourselves.
So there isn't much creativity in that. Yes, Amam, I think you can go next.
Miss, can I and Nidhi continue?
Okay, fine. Sorry, I forgot about you.
Yes, Miss. Hello everyone, my name is Vidhi and I am going to say with Nidhi Susvirkar. So our topic is creative problem solving. Creative problem solving is a way of solving problems or identifying opportunities when conventionally thinking has failed. It encourages you to find the fresh perspective and come up with the innovative solution so that you can formulate a plan so that you can formulate a plan to overcome the obstacles to reach your goals. Now I would ask Nidhi to continue with the examples.
Hello everyone. So example is this here. There is one game where all the teachers told to the students that uh, there is one game and they give them some bats to them and tell he play that game, but don't tell how to play that game. They want to use their brain and to solve that and play that game. So everyone used their brains and to solve. But one of the boy, what did he take that bag and put on his head and ran and win that game. So he solved that game with the creativity. Thank you.
Yes, 1 minute. I think I can show this. Whom did I send it to? Vidhi, right?
Yes, Miss.
Just a minute. Watch carefully on this game. Vidhi, where is it?
Miss, you
I
have
can only
sent me
stick at it.
your professional number.
Send it to me on the original one, patafat.
On your regular number?
Yes, please do that.
Yes. Yes, Miss.
Amam and Laksha, then Srijan.
Yes, ma'am.
Vidhi, have you sent? Oh, yes.
Yes, Miss.
Wait. You all can't see the screen, na? Okay, just a minute. I will share. Watch carefully, yeah? Now can you see?
Yes, miss.
You can see the screen.
Did you all see?
Yes.
So he used his brains and he said, if I can't jump with the gunny bag, I might as well put it on my head. So he solved his own problem very creatively. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Vidhi and Nidhi. Can we go to the next person, please? Amam, where are
Ma'am,
you?
should I go?
Okay, Srijan, you start. Where are you? Just a minute. Yes, Srijan.
Ma'am, should I start?
Yes, yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to emphasize the importance of creative problem solving. By thinking outside the box and exploring new perspectives, we can overcome challenges and achieve remarkable results. Let me share an example. In 2008,
Speak a little louder. Speak a little louder.
let me share an example. In 2008, amidst the financial crisis, Tesla tackled the electric car challenge creatively. Instead of following the norm, they aim to create high performance electric vehicles. The result, the Model S, a luxury electric sedan that disrupted the industry and paved the way for suitable transportation. In conclusion, creative problem solving opens doors to innovation and success. Let's embrace it to unlock endless possibilities. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. Very well said. Srijan, thank you so much. And that example about Tesla, I was not very clear. I think he brought about the disruption. What was the disruption? Every disruption is innovative and creative. So what is the
Like
disruption?
till 2008, no one knew what an electric car was.
Correct. So the
So,
electric car was
yes,
produced
by
with
Tesla.
by Tesla with an intention to reduce the environmental problems.
Yes.
Because normal cars, they give out a lot of carbon dioxide.
Yes.
Does anybody here know to reduce the carbon dioxide, there is a gadget that used to be put inside the exhaust pump. Does anybody know what it is called?
Ma'am, I don't know the gadget, but I know a chemical that works the same. Like in Toyota, they use AdBlue, a chemical to reduce the emissions.
Okay. It's called as a carbon carburetor. I think I'm getting the name a little wrong, but there's a small machine, which you fix to it. So what it does is it reduces the emissions of carbon dioxide and less amount of carbon dioxide is released.
Oh.
All right. That was really great. Yes, Amam, I think we can go with you.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amam, and
Little more louder. You are audible, but not loud enough for me to hear.
yes, but just a second.
Just a minute. No, I can't hear you. आवाज नहीं आ रही है. नहीं. आप म्यूट किए, अनम्यूट करो पहले. Amam, you're muted.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes. So So before we go into deep in creative problem solving, let's
Louder, please, because I'm not able to understand what you're saying.
before we go into the topic creative problem solving, we should understand what creativity is. Creativity is thinking outside the box and solving problem with unique ways that no one has ever thought of. When you say creative problem solving, you can say that startup that does not have money for the advertisement or the marketing, it chooses social media as its advertisement. A teacher who wants to control the class chooses some rewards or games to uh, uh, reward them with so that they can get the attention of the children. These are the examples of the creative problem solving by which people solve the problem creatively and more effectively as proven. When you solve problems like that, these examples illustrate how creative problem solving can lead to effective solutions in the situations that you face around you. And so let's tap into the creative potential of our own minds, because when we solve the problems creatively, we feed our own brain and our imagination power gets much stronger every time we use it. Thank you.
So the process of creativity enhances your thinking possibilities, and it helps you to improve your imagination as well as builds up your creativity. That is what you're trying to say, right? All right. Can you think of any creative problem solving examples which you yourself utilized?
The one that I think almost every student utilizes, when you have to learn something, memorize something, you take the word, main keyword, and then the initial of the keyword.
Yes.
And from the initials of the given headers, you create a word of yourself.
Correct. So it's a mnemonic device. A mnemonic device it is called as. And mnemonic devices are like my very enthusiastic mother just showed us the 9 planets. What is this acronym of?
Solar system.
The solar system. Okay, so like this, acronyms can be created for you to remember things. So it's a mnemonic device. That means to increase your memory. So as you said, there are suppose 30 points. You cannot remember all 30 points. So you convert it into, like, for example, I was a physics student and we had to remember the coding, of the resistor. Has anybody seen a resistor? So in that there are lines, bars are there, lines are there, which talks about how much the resistance is. So the code we had done it as B.B. Roy of Great Britain was a very good vet. So B is brown, B is black, Roy is red, O is orange, Y is yellow, and so on. So that's how, we get 100 or 10 or 1000 as the ohms. Ohms is the unit of resistance. So that is also a creative way of thinking or memorizing. Very good inputs, Amam. Thank you so much.
I also use the same way. B.B. Roy has a very great vibe.
What did you say?
I also use the same thing. B.B. Roy has a great vibe like that.
Has a great life. Okay, yeah. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. So who's remaining now? Laksh. Yes, Laksh. And loud and clear, okay? One thing is loudness, the other thing is clarity.
I have one question from everyone.
You have a question? Yes. Go ahead.
From everyone. Anyone can give the answer. What are the steps on problem solving?
What are the steps of problem solving? Yes, who wants to answer?
And you can can answer the question.
I also can answer.
Yes.
Okay. The first step, I will not answer. I will creatively do it. I will creatively do it. So the creative problem solving steps are to first define, then research, then ideate, then verify, and then evaluate. So should I go further?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the first one is to define the challenges, make observations, and check with the stakeholders. Identify the questions and who will benefit from the solution. Research is review the history of the challenge, find solutions others may have created, collaborate with others to find information, identify the assumptions. Then ideate is brainstorming, mind mapping, take risks through moments of interrogation, combine and expand on ideas and research, make informed decisions, and draft potential solutions. Next is the solutions, that is review the objective of your problem, verify the solution by creating prototypes, incorporate feedback from others, and define the prototype, that is creating the prototype. Evaluate, that is reflect on whether or not the solution solved your challenge, gather additional feedback, define needs for improvement and revision. So what happens is this will take you through 3 different processes. First is concrete thinking, then is abstract thinking, then again concrete thinking. So you have creativity in between 2 concrete ideas. So these are the steps. I know, Laksh, what you're trying to prove. Tell, you have muted yourself.
Anyone?
What is he trying to do? Come on, guys, this is a test.
मिस 10वीं की एग्जाम दे दिया, अब एग्जाम देने की वो हैबिट छूट गई है.
अभी 12वीं में भी देना पड़ेगा.
मिस सब तक प्रैक्टिस कर लेंगे कॉलेज में.
ये बंदा क्या कर रहा है, कोई तो बोलो. अभी मैं चुप बैठूंगी. लक्ष्य, you carry forward. It's your time to talk.
फिर से कर.
क्या फिर से करे? Yes, Laksh, take forward.
Yes, ma'am. Can I say?
Yes, yes.
The question is, what are the steps of problem solving? The answer is, first all understanding the problem clearly, and then look at the possible to solve them, and then we should analyze them and choose the proper option to solve the problem. Solving.
Yeah, but then you made me do the entire thing so that your work became easier. So I liked that creativity. Superb. So I would say today's winner is Laksh. He may not be intelligent in the traditional way, but definitely he finds creative solutions to simplistic problems. So this is thinking out of the box, and I would say you have added cherry to the cake in today's session by coming up with this innovativeness. So you know what? All the creative people are not the first benchers. They mostly have the back benchers. So a huge round of applause to Laksh, and what a beautiful way to end today's session on creative thinking. So this is These are the students of Management B School of Confidence who are actually building their personality. And I'm so happy. God bless you, Laksh, for such a wonderful thinking. Amazing to see that you're really, taking charge of the group and being a star here from being a person who was not even able to say a simple word. So I'm sure your mom is very proud of you, and you're looking extremely handsome today. You are really sorted in your head. I hope you will give us a lot of chances to celebrate your success, your forthcoming success. So God bless you all and thank you for being here. We are a little late today, but it's okay. It was worth the wait. So audience, please keep watching every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. on the Full Talks at my YouTube channel every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Adding value to your lives, the secrets of living a full life, a fearless, unstoppable, limitless, and loving life. God bless you all and have a super awesome, fantastic time. Sleep well and do enjoy yourself. I will stay connected to you. We'll meet back students on Saturday at 3